Music of the Philippines. Background information. Philippine music during the American and Japanese period still manifested heavy Hispanic traditions. It proved that we Filipinos can also do whatever the Western can. It also showed the resourcefulness of Filipinos as seen in different types of instruments. The music of Luzon and Visayas has similarities in terms of function of music in their daily lives. The musical practices of Mindanao identify separate Islamic and non-Islamic cultural traditions. What are the different types of music in the Philippines? The three main forms introduced to the Filipinos were the harana, the kundiman, and the rondalia. Most of these forms were developed as a result of the fusion between tribal music styles and traditional Spanish and Mexican music. Southeast Asian music. Asli music. It is a native song of Singapore which portrays sadness, loss, or a reminder of a beautiful scenario. Gamelan. Gamelan ensemble tune percussion instruments in Indonesia. Kasida. It is a religious poetry in Indonesia which is accompanied by chanting and percussion. Kendang. It plays improvised instrumental music in Indonesia which uses two instruments. Ghazal. It is a vocal music of Singapore was originally slow-paced and melancholic sung in the Hindu language. Music from the Philippines. There are two types, the texture and the timbre or timbre. Texture, the quality or the thickness of the sound. There are two types under texture, the monophonic and the polyphonic. Monophonic, it has a single unaccompanied melodic line. Comes from the word mono, it means single. Polyphonic, it produces many sounds simultaneously or many parts. Timbre or timbre is also known as tone color or tone quality. Music group. Percussion is a method of tapping body parts with fingers, hands, or small instruments as part of a physical examination. It is done to determine the size, consistency, and borders of body organs. Wind instrument. A musical instrument in which sound is produced by the vibration of air, typically by the player blowing into the instrument. String instruments. The string instruments or chordophones are musical instruments that produce sound from vibrating strings when the performer plays or sounds the strings in some manner. The kutiyapi or kudiyapi is a Philippine two-stringed fret-bowed lute. It is the only stringed instrument among the Palawano people and one of several among other groups such as the Maranao and Manobo. It is 4 to 6 feet long with 9 frets made of hardened beeswax. Pangkat Kawayan, literally the bamboo band, otherwise known as the singing bamboo of the Philippines. It is a unique orchestra that draws music from unconventional bamboo instruments. Pangkat Kawayan. Pateteg, also known as patatag, a word originated from Kalinga, is an indigenous bamboo instrument with a slightly inward curve that is played by striking. A player must put the instrument in his or her lap and must strike the bamboo with another long stick. Igorots use these instruments for rituals, celebrations, and leisure time. Typically, musikang bumbong or bamboo tube music is played by a bamboo-based band. One particularly famous bamboo band is the Pangkat Kawayan or the Bamboo Group. Gangsa Topaya. Gangsa is played in two ways. One way is called Topaya and the other is called Patung. In Topaya style, the musicians play the surface of the gangsa with your hand while in a sitting position, with a single gangsa resting on the lap of each musician. Laud, a song or hymn of praise. Laud, Spanish lute, is a plectrum clacked chordophone from Spain, played also in diaspora countries such as Cuba and the Philippines. Gabang or Gabang. It is the xylophone with 17 keys made of bamboo, separated by metal nails. The resonating case is decorated with floral motifs. At the sides are two mirrors. The beaters are made of wood with a piece of tube rubber. Dimensions: length 102 cm, width 51 cm, height 37 cm. Remarks: the gabang can be played as a solo instrument. Sometimes a duo is formed with a viola, a local violin. Rondalia. The rondalia is an ensemble of stringed instruments played with the plectrum or pick and generally known as plectrum instruments. Kulintang. Kulintang is a modern term for an ancient instrumental form of music composed on a row of small, horizontally laid gongs that function melodically, accompanied by larger, suspended gongs and drums. Bandurria. Bandurria is a plaque chordophone from Spain, similar to the mandolin, primarily used in Spanish folk music, but also found in former Spanish colonies. Bandurria. Monophonic. Dakudyati, Pataleg, Gansatupaya, Laud, Gabang, and Bandurria. The polyphonic. Pangkat Kawayan, Musikang Bumbong, Rondalia, and Kulintang. Thank you for watching. God bless.